Lily Pearl, a symphony of southern delights. Prepare to have your taste buds ignited and your funny bone tickled at Lily Pearl, Richmond's culinary oasis. This ain't your average southern joint, folks. It's like a roller coaster for your palate, where every bite is a thrilling adventure. As soon as you step inside, the hostess welcomes you with a smile as warm as the Georgia sun. They'll guide you to your table, where a symphony of flavors awaits. The menu reads like a southern symphony. From the enchanting beet and burrata salad, where candied walnuts dance upon a bed of earthy beets, to the smothered pork chops that'll make your taste buds pirouette, every dish is a masterpiece. Don't even get me started on the cocktails. The Steel Magnolia is like a southern belle in a glass, with its unique blend of flavors that will leave you saying, "Bless your heart." The portions. Oh my gracious, they're like Texas-sized. You'll leave feeling like you rolled down a hill of biscuits and gravy. And the service. It's as smooth as a Georgia peach, y'all. They'll check in on you just the right amount, like that nosy neighbor who always has a fresh batch of cookies. And when you ask for extra ranch, they'll bring it with a smile that could light up the Chrysler Building. Now, let's talk about the ambience. It's like stepping into a southern dream. The tables are perfectly spaced, so you can eavesdrop on the juicy gossip without feeling like you're being nosy. And the bar. It's a celestial sanctuary where old fashions flow like the Mississippi River. Oh, and the roasted cauliflower. It's the size of a baby elephant and it tastes like heaven dipped in butter. Trust me, your taste buds will be doing the Charleston. So, whether you're a Richmond local or just passing through, do yourself a favor and pay Lily Pearl a visit. It's a culinary hurricane that will blow your mind and leave you craving more. Yo, seafood lovers. Prepare to dive headfirst into the oyster paradise that is Boku. This Richmond gem is like a symphony of flavors, a mezcal-fueled party, and a seafood extravaganza all rolled into one. First up, let's talk oysters. They've got 'em from all corners of the briny deep, from jigamatus that'll make you giggle to blue points that'll have you seeing stars. And get this, the shuckers put on a show that'll make you wonder if you've wandered into a Cirque du Soleil performance. But oysters aren't the only stars of this show. The panes are like sausage but better, the frites are crispy enough to make a Frenchman weep with joy, and the scallop roll. It's a culinary masterpiece that'll make you question everything you thought you knew about seafood. Now, let's talk atmosphere. Boku is cozy as a mink coat, but don't let the close quarters fool you. They've got a vibe that's more lively than a Mexican stadium wave. The bar is stocked with every spirit imaginable, and the bartenders will whip you up concoctions that'll make your taste buds jump for joy. Sure, there might be a bit of a wait, but trust us, it's worth it for the chance to experience the best seafood Richmond has to offer. So gather your crew, grab a cold one, and prepare for a culinary adventure that'll leave your taste buds dancing the cha-cha-cha. Lunch. Supper. In Richmond, where the food is so good you'll forget about the wait. Ladies and gentlemen, brace yourselves for a culinary adventure that will tantalize your taste buds and leave you with a case of the lunchtime giggles. Lunch. Supper. In Richmond is a dining experience so extraordinary, it'll make you question if heaven is actually located on earth. Picture this, a charming patio, adorned with fairy lights and the faint aroma of grilled chicken. As you sink into your chair, the friendly staff greets you with a warm welcome and a wicked sense of humor. It's like dining in a comedy club, minus the bad puns. Now, let's talk about the food. Oh boy, where do we even begin? The chicken and waffles are a masterpiece. The chicken is so perfectly fried, it practically dances on your plate. And the waffles. They're so fluffy, they'll make you forget about all your worldly problems. But wait, there's more. The fried green tomatoes with pimento cheese are a symphony of flavors that will make your taste buds do the Macarena. And if you're feeling adventurous, the train wreck is a culinary train wreck you'll never forget. It's a giant, messy, glorious masterpiece that's sure to satisfy even the most voracious of appetites. Of course, no meal is complete without a sweet treat. And at lunch, supper, they've got you covered. The Krispy Kreme bread pudding is a work of art. It's like a party in your mouth, with just the right amount of sweetness to balance out the savory dishes. Now, I know what you're thinking, with all that waiting, it must not be worth it. But my friends, the wait is a part of the charm. It's a chance to catch up with friends, make new ones, and witness the culinary ballet that goes down in the kitchen. So, if you're looking for a restaurant that will tickle your taste buds and leave you with a smile on your face, then lunch, supper, is the place for you. Just be sure to get there early, because the line forms faster than a flash mob. And remember, patience is a virtue, especially when the reward is a culinary masterpiece. 5 stars, highly recommended, and a standing ovation for the entire staff. Stella's, a culinary Olympus where mortals feast, prepare to be transported to the sun-kissed shores of Greece at Stella's, a Richmond institution where the food is so good, it'll make even the gods jealous. Picture this, you walk into this lively neighborhood gem on a bustling weekend night. The bar is teeming with socialites, and the community table is abuzz with laughter and the sweet aroma of tzatziki. You snag a table amidst the action, and the service is as attentive as a Greek army. The wine list is a pilgrimage to Mount Olympus, with an all-Grecian selection that'll make Dionysus blush. Our server, a culinary oracle, guides us to a perfect bottle that complements the feast we're about to embark on. First up, the dolmades. These little grape leaves are stuffed with the secrets of the Mediterranean and the tzatziki dip. It's like the Milky Way, only with a garlic kick. The lamb chop lollipops are straight out of Hercules' training montage, perfectly grilled with a hint of citrus and a dash of salt that would make Poseidon jealous. Next, we dive into the Cypriot salad. It's like an Olympian garden, with arugula, fennel, pistachios, and grapes that have been kissed by the sun. Every bite is a symphony of flavors, a testament to the bountiful gifts of Greece. But wait, there's more. The flaming saganaki is a show-stopping spectacle, like Zeus launching thunderbolts from heaven. The cheese melts and bubbles, tempting you to grab it with bare hands and dance with the fire. Don't worry, though, the fire dies down eventually, leaving you with a crispy, gooey treat that'll have you quoting Socrates, know thyself, and eat cheese on fire. The portions at Stella's are legendary, so brace yourself for a feast fit for an army. The grilled octopus is a masterpiece, tender yet slightly charred, like the kraken that Poseidon himself wrestled. The lamb gyro is a veritable Mount Everest of meat, wrapped in a soft, fluffy pita that'll make you think you've stumbled upon the lost city of Atlantis. And let us not forget the dessert, which is more decadent than Aphrodite's temple. The back of it is a sugary wonderland, with layers of phyllo dough and honey that'll turn you into a sweet-toothed siren. So, if you're seeking an unforgettable dining experience, where the food is divine, the ambience is electric, and the portions are gargantuan, make haste to Stella's of Richmond. Just remember to bring your appetite and your dancing shoes. After all, this culinary Olympus is worthy of a feast that'll have you shouting Opa, like a true Athenian. Buckle up, folks. Smoke Barrel Kitchen has crashed onto Main Street like a sonic boom. The space, cozy as a bowling alley, with ceilings so low you could headbutt them. The noise level. Forget about whispering sweet nothings, you'll be screaming to be heard. But hey, it's like a free concert while you dine. Service. Speedy as a NASCAR pit crew. Before you can blink, they'll have you seated, ordered, and out the door. Don't even think about lingering and catching up with your bestie. This is a fast food frenzy, baby. The food. Fish sandwich. It was like a Poseidon's kiss. Tender pollock kissed by aioli, dancing on a soft bun. Caesar salad. A bit shy on the dressing, but who needs it when you've got the star of the show? Black bean burger. A veggie delight, like hugging a crunchy tree. Fries. Crispy as a freshly ironed shirt, without the starch. Portion sizes. Don't even bother. You'll leave hungry and plotting your next food adventure. It's like a culinary appetizer, just enough to tease your taste buds and leave you craving more. Overall, Smoke Barrel Kitchen is a wild ride that's sure to leave you buzzed. Just remember, earplugs and a second dinner reservation are highly recommended. Little Nickel, where the nachos rule and the lamb steak sizzles. Holy guacamole, Richmond. Little Nickel is like a culinary carnival, a tiki paradise where the food is fire and the vibes are oh so Islandy. First off, let's talk nachos. These aren't your ordinary chips and cheese, folks. These bad boys are piled high with juicy pork, pineapple bliss, and a touch of that Hawaiian magic. One plate will feed an entire tribe, so beware, my hungry amigos. Now, let's venture into the realm of the lamb steak and cheese. Picture this, a tender, grilled lamb patty smothered in gooey feta and served on a toasted bun so soft it'll make you weep tears of joy. Pair that with the fire-grilled sweet potato wedges, and you've got a dish that'll make even the most jaded carnivore sing hallelujah. And let's not forget the drinks. Oh, how I love their Sonia. It's like a tropical vacation in a glass, a perfect blend of gin, lime, and hibiscus. And the presentation. You'll feel like you're sipping from a tiki idol's belly button. The atmosphere is straight out of a Gilligan's Island fever dream. From the palm tree wallpaper to the rattan chairs, it's like being transported to a secluded paradise. Just don't be surprised if you find a parrot hanging from the ceiling, squawking yo-ho-ho. Service. Impeccable. Our server is like a ninja, appearing and disappearing with our orders and refills at the speed of light. And the hosts. They're so friendly, they'll make you want to stay longer. Now, let's address the parking. It's a little like playing Tetris, but hey, you're in Richmond. When has parking ever been easy? Just park your car sideways and pretend it's a boat docked at a tiki lagoon. In conclusion, Little Nickel is the bomb. Whether you're craving humongous nachos, a sizzling lamb steak, or a tropical cocktail that'll make you want to limbo, this place has got you covered. Just be warned, you may end up sticking around longer than you intended. The vibes are that good. So gather your tribe, get ready to party, and let the good times roll at Little Nickel. Hold on to your seat, folks. Heritage in Richmond is about to explode with flavor and hit your funny bone harder than Jerry Seinfeld on a bad day. First off, let's talk about the food. It's like a symphony of flavors that will make you dance with joy in your taste buds. The tuna sashimi appetizer is a masterpiece of tang, smoke, and crunch that will leave you craving more like a hungry lion. And that Sichuan duck. It's cooked to perfection, with a ginger kick that will put a spicy smile on your face. But wait, there's more. Their cocktails are like liquid gold, crafted by a bar manager who deserves a Nobel Prize. They're not just drinks, they're works of art that will make your head spin in a good way, of course. The atmosphere is cozy and inviting, like a warm hug from your favorite uncle. The service is top-notch, with waiters and waitresses who are as attentive as a team of detectives. They'll make sure your every whim is met, even if that means bringing you extra napkins to wipe up your laughter. Now, let's talk about the negatives. Well, they only do a prefix menu, which is like being in a dating pool where you only get to choose from the same 3 people over and over again. And their hours are a bit wonky, like a toddler's sleep schedule. But hey, who needs perfection? Heritage is like a quirky, lovable friend who always brings the fun. So gather your best buddies, put on your stretchy pants, and prepare for a dining experience that will have you laughing out loud and craving more. Just be warned, you might need a food coma after indulging in all that culinary bliss. Prepare your taste buds for a culinary extravaganza at the stables, a review that will make you snort with laughter. Folks, if you're looking for a restaurant that's so exclusive you'll feel like you're dining in the royal stables of Buckingham Palace, then look no further than the stables. I mean, it's so tiny, you'll be rubbing elbows with your fellow diners like you're at the world's most intimate cocktail party. Now, let's talk about the atmosphere. It's like stepping into a scene from The Great Gatsby, with dim lighting, soft music, and a dress code that makes you question whether you should have worn your grandma's best tablecloth. But hey, at least you'll look fabulous while you're feasting on culinary masterpieces that will make your taste buds do a tap dance. Speaking of food, let's dive into the flavors that are about to blow your mind. Brace yourself for a mouth-watering journey that starts with bread rolls slathered in fluffy butter. It's like biting into a cloud of pure bliss. Then, prepare to be seduced by pear soup that's so rich, it could make a duchess swoon. But wait, there's more. The pork chop. It's like a candy meat explosion in your mouth. Sweet, rich, and a tad confusing, but it's like a culinary Rubik's Cube that keeps you guessing with every bite. Now, here's where it gets even better. The leftovers. Even more delicious the next day. It's like the flavors partied all night long and woke up even more vibrant and irresistible. But sadly, there were a few hiccups along the way. Like the service that was so slow, you could have taken a nap in between courses. And the scallops. They looked like they'd been seared by a toddler, and their cauliflower pure tasted like a Sour Patch Kid went rogue. But overall, the stables is an experience you'll never forget. It's like a roller coaster of flavors and a dining room that's as exclusive as a secret society. Just make sure to bring your patience and a few extra napkins because you'll be dining like royalty, but at a price that'll make you wonder if you've accidentally wandered into a 5-star gold mine. So, whether you're celebrating a special occasion or just want to treat your taste buds to a night of pampering, make a reservation at the stables. Just be prepared to spend a small fortune, but hey, who needs a down payment on a house when you can have a mouth-watering culinary adventure that'll leave you smiling all the way to the bank? Well, maybe not all the way, but you know what I mean. Burton's Grill Bar, where the rich taste buds roam, folks. If you're looking for a place that'll knock your socks off and make your taste buds jump for joy, look no further than Burton's Grill Bar in Richmond. Their atmosphere is like stepping into a scene from The Great Gatsby, but without the pesky prohibition. The bar is so massive, it could rival the Panama Canal, and the vibes are so chill, you'll forget you're in the middle of a bustling city. On Wednesdays, they've got Wine Down Wednesday, where they'll hand you half-priced bottles of your favorite grape juice. But get there early, or you'll be competing with the entire city for a table. The food. Oh mama, the food. Every dish is a masterpiece, from the melt-in-your-mouth salmon cake sliders to the tangy General Tso chicken skewers. And let's not forget the legendary steak sliders. So good you'll order seconds before you even finish your first plate. Now, about the drinks. Their martini menu is so extensive, it'll make your head spin. But trust us, it's worth the dizzy spell. Their blueberry hibiscus is like a tropical vacation in a glass, and their watermelon dream will have you feeling like you're floating on a cloud. Just watch out for that almond undertone, it might be hiding like a ninja in there. Even the short rib grilled cheese is a game changer. It's like the illegitimate child of a grilled cheese sandwich and a steakhouse, and it's absolutely delightful. The only minor quibble is that the fries could use a little more seasoning. But hey, when the rest of the food is this amazing, who needs perfect fries? So there you have it, folks. Burton's Grill Bar in Richmond, a culinary paradise where you'll leave with a full belly and a smile on your face. Just don't forget to make reservations, or you might end up waiting in line longer than the DMV. Laura Lee's, where the polenta flows like a dashing river of deliciousness. Step into the culinary Valhalla known as Laura Lee's, where the polenta is so divine, you'll swear you've ascended to food heaven. Picture this, a succulent slab of short rib nestled in a creamy cloud of polenta, with roasted Brussels sprouts and a tangy tamarind glaze. It's a symphony of flavors that will make your taste buds dance the samba. But don't think the polenta has a monopoly on greatness. The steak special is like a unicorn steak, so elusive, yet so tender and juicy. The Impossible Burger will have even the most devout carnivores reconsidering their meat-eating ways. And the Bolognese. It's like a Tuscan love affair in a bowl, with a hearty sauce that would make any Italian grandmother proud. But wait, there's more. Their scallops are like tiny bombs of spice, exploding with flavor in your mouth. The chicken sandwich is the king of the poultry kingdom, juicy and satisfying. And even their chicken wings, despite being the underdog of the avian world, are worthy of a standing ovation. Now, let's talk about the ambience. It's like a cozy chalet that met a trendy art gallery. The servers are so friendly and attentive, they'll make you feel like you're dining with your best friends. Add in some funky artwork on the walls, and you've got a recipe for an unforgettable night out. So, if you're craving a culinary adventure that will leave you on cloud nine, look no further than Laura Lee's. Just remember, bring an extra stomach for the polenta. You've been warned. Hobnob, where Southern charm meets culinary excellence. If you're looking for a dining experience that's the culinary equivalent of a warm Southern hug, look no further than Hobnob in Richmond. From the moment you walk through the door, you're greeted by Ruth Extraordinaire, a server who should be teaching master classes in exceptional service. The vibe is upscale but relaxed, like a Baton Rouge soiree. It's the kind of place where you can linger over dessert and not feel like the staff is eyeballing you for the next seating. Speaking of dessert, let's just say that if the dessert menu was a movie, it would be rated PG-13 for may cause spontaneous drooling. Absolutely every single one of them is a masterpiece. But before we get to the sweet stuff, let's talk about the appetizers. The whipped trout dip with house-made potato chips is a must-have. It's so light and fluffy, you'll swear it's made with unicorn tears. And oh, the entrees. The double chop over roasted asparagus is like a party in your mouth, with the chop tender enough to cut with a butter knife and the asparagus perfectly crisp. The salmon, cooked over jasmine rice, is so moist, you could use it as a bath bomb. Not recommended, but it's tempting. But the piece de resistance is the fried chicken sandwich. It's a masterpiece, a work of art, a culinary Mona Lisa. The chicken is juicy and crispy, the pimento cheese takes it to another level, and the house sauce, well, let's just say it's the secret ingredient that makes this sandwich so addictive. I've already started incorporating a mimic version at home. So, if you're looking for a dining experience that's equal parts delicious and charming, Hobnob is your culinary soulmate. Just be sure to make reservations, because this place is like the holy grail for foodies. But hey, if you can't get a table, just hang out in the parking lot and sniff the air. It's worth it. Trust me, it's like the culinary equivalent of a warm southern hug. Blue Habanero, the restaurant where flavor dances the salsa, yo, Richmond diners. Prepare to have your taste buds rocked by the Blue Habanero, the Mexican joint that's bringing the heat and the humor to our town. Picture this, a low-key atmosphere where you can chill with a game on the bar TV or chat it up in a cozy booth. The staff is so friendly, they'll know your next order before you do. Like mind readers, except they're not creepy. Now, let's talk about the food, shall we? It's so fresh, it's like it just hopped off a Mexican mule. The bowls are a symphony of flavors, with juicy salmon and tender carne that'll make you forget your Spanish 101 vocabulary. And the salmon risotto. It's so rich and creamy, you'll think you've died and gone tall, not to honor, but a pretty darn good food heaven. The chicharrones, my friends, are an experience in themselves. They're crispy, salty, and so addictive, you'll be requesting a doggy bag to take home to your dog who doesn't even know what chicharrones are but will love you unconditionally anyway. And those steak fajitas. Oh man. Cooked to perfection, flavorful as all get out, and guaranteed to satisfy even the most ravenous carne asada aficionado. But let's not forget the liquid gold, folks. The hibiscus margarita is a work of art, with the perfect balance of sweet and sour. It's like sipping on a tropical vacation without having to leave Richmond. Now, I'll be honest. The guac and pico can be a little bland on occasion. But hey, they've got salt over there, so spice it up to your heart's desire. And that sopa azteca. It can be hit or miss. But when it hits, it's like an explosion of spicy, cheesy goodness in your mouth. And the wait staff, well, let's just say they might need a little more training. They're not exactly the speediest bunch, but they're trying, bless their hearts. As for the atmosphere, it's like a Day of the Dead party mixed with a retro hipster bar. It's unique, it's colorful, and it's a great place to bring a date or a group of friends. So there you have it, folks. Blue Habanero, the Mexican restaurant that's got flavor, flair, and a touch of quirky charm. It's like a fiesta in your mouth. Wish out the embarrassing sombrero. Lucky AF, where your sushi dreams come true, yo of sushi lovers. If you're looking for a place to get your roll on, look no further. Lucky AF in Richmond is an absolute game changer. First off, the fish is so fresh, it's like it was swimming in the James River just minutes ago. And the rice, perfectly cooked, every single time. I'm not just talking about your basic Cali rolls here, folks. Lucky AF gets creative with their sushi, and it's mind-blowing. Take the Joker roll. It's like a party in your mouth with a mix of salmon, yellowtail, and avocado. And the Get Naked roll. It's so packed with fish, you'll forget about wearing clothes. But wait, there's more. The vibes at Lucky AF are on point. It's like a blend of a modern nightclub and a Zen temple. You can chill with your crew in the upstairs box room, where you can let loose and have a sushi party. Now, let's talk portions. These rolls are so big, they're practically the size of a small country. You definitely get what you pay for. It's like hitting the sushi jackpot. But here's a fair warning. According to the reports, they've had a couple of food poisoning incidents. So, maybe skip the raw eel if you're feeling brave. Just kidding. But seriously, they should probably take a closer look at their refrigeration. Overall, Lucky AF is like the sushi messiah sent to save Richmond's culinary scene. They're lucky to have it, and you're lucky to eat there. Just be sure to make a reservation, because this place is as popular as a Beyoncé concert. Now go forth and get sushi feed, my friends. Attention, Earthlings. Brace yourselves for a review so spectacular, it will make your taste buds perform a synchronized dance of joy. Welcome to Texas Inn in Richmond, the culinary equivalent of a cosmic cowboy adventure. This place is a beacon of burger brilliance, where the smiles are brighter than a fireworks display on the 4th of July. As you step through the swinging doors, you'll be greeted by a chorus of enthusiastic happy partners. The waitresses are straight out of a sitcom, with perky attitudes and a knack for making you feel like the star of the show. Now let's talk about the food. The cheesy western is not just a burger, it's a work of art. It's like a symphony of flavors, with the juicy patty harmonizing with the crispy bacon, the melty cheese, and the slightly sweet, crack-like relish. It's so addictive, I once ate 3 in a row and ended up needing a lasso to keep my belt from snapping. The fries are also a thing of beauty. Golden, crispy, and perfectly salted, they'll make you forget all about your fries woes. And if you're feeling extra adventurous, opt for the onion rings. They're like crispy halos sent down from the heavens. Oh, and don't even get me started on the all-day breakfast. The omelettes are fluffy clouds of culinary perfection, and the SOS will make you feel like you've been transported to a military boot camp in the best way possible. But the Texas Inn experience is more than just about the food. It's about the atmosphere. It's like stepping into a time capsule of Americana, with funny signs and legendary waitresses who will make you laugh and feel right at home. So saddle up and giddy on over to Texas Inn in Richmond. It's a place where the food is out of this world, the service is like a warm hug, and the smiles are as bright as the Texas sun. You'll come on down and get some of that cheesy western goodness. Holy moly! Dumpling Noodle Cart, the witness protection program for flavor folks. I've stumbled upon a culinary oasis where taste buds are given asylum and hunger is swiftly extinguished. Dumpling Noodle Cart in Richmond is the secret lair of gustatory excellence, a place where the line blurs between food and art. Prepare yourself for a menu that reads like a testament to simplicity and perfection. With each item priced under $6, it's like the restaurant is saying, we're not here to gouge your wallet, just your taste buds. The steamed pork buns are a testament to culinary restraint. They're fluffy, not bloated, and explode with a sweetness that makes you wonder if you've accidentally stumbled into a donut shop. The pan-fried pork dumplings are the rock stars of the show, sporting a golden brown exterior and a filling that will make you forget that moist is a good thing. But hold your horses, dumpling enthusiasts. The sesame cold noodles are the sleeper hit of this symphony of flavors. Imagine the tangy dance of peanuts, sesame, and vinegar, all swirled together in a bowl of refreshing noodles. It's like a summer breeze for your mouth. The space is a visual masterpiece, with plenty of seating and natural light that makes it feel like you're dining in a sun-soaked garden. And let's not forget the single gender-neutral bathroom in the back. Because, let's be real, there's nothing more liberating than a bathroom where you can unleash your culinary adventures without fear of judgment. Richmond, rejoice. Your dumpling destiny has arrived. Dumpling Noodle Cart is the culinary equivalent of finding a winning lottery ticket. So gather your friends, order everything on the menu, it's affordable, remember. And prepare for a flavor explosion that will make your taste buds do a squid dance. Just a word of warning, though, once you've experienced the dumpling delight of Dumpling Noodle Cart, all other dumplings will seem like pale imitations. So proceed with caution, folks. You may find yourself addicted to the dumpling life, forever craving the taste that only this culinary haven can provide.